It's 1863, but the campfires of the Army of the Potomac illuminate something terrifyingly new. Tonight, these men don't drill with smoothbore muskets. They zero in their red dot sights. But the real game changer isn't in their hands. It's in the sky. A Confederate picket thinks he's hidden. He has no idea that his position is already a glowing icon on a tablet screen 2 miles behind Union lines. He's been watched for an hour. The Confederate command prepares an artillery barrage. They're wheeling their Napoleons into place, just like they always have. But the Union isn't playing by the old rules. The Union forward observer doesn't call for ranging shots. He sends a single set of GPS coordinates, 1-button press. The rebels don't hear the whistle of a parabolic arc. They hear a hypersonic shriek. They look up, but it's already too late. In 10 seconds, the pride of the Southern artillery is a crater. The age of the cannon line is buried in that blast. But the survivors have a new problem. They can't fire back. They can't even see who killed their friends. How do you return fire against a ghost? The Union infantry advances, but they don't march in a line. They move in bounds, covering each other. It's terrifyingly efficient. The Confederates have modern rifles, too, smuggled through the blockade, but they're fighting the last war. They don't know how to use this firepower. He stands to fire, just like his daddy did at Gettysburg. But in modern warfare, standing up for 3 seconds is a death sentence. The stone wall is taken, but as the Union soldier looks at the enemy's weapon, he realizes this war just got a lot more complicated. Deep in Richmond, the Confederate president isn't planning a surrender. He's staring at satellite imagery of Washington, D.C., provided by their European allies. At sea, the USS Monitor slides out of harbor. But this isn't the cheese box on a raft. It's a stealth ship, its hull designed to disappear from radar. Waiting for her in the Chesapeake is the CSS Virginia, a monster of iron and fire. Her decks hide a deadly secret. She's not just armored. She's armed with cruise missiles. The Virginia doesn't wait for a broadside. A hatch slides open. A Tomahawk missile screams towards the Union ship. The era of the naval duel is over. The Monitor's computer screams. It has 3 seconds to react. Its Phalanx CIWS spins up, a wall of lead racing to meet the missile. The missile detonates in a shower of fire, a miracle. But the captain knows that was their only shot. The Virginia is already reloading. J.E.B. Stuart's cavalry is a sight to behold. But now the horses are for scouting. The punch comes from something that doesn't need hay. A column of light-armored vehicles races through the Virginia countryside. They are the new Confederate cavalry, and they have a mission. Their target? A massive Union fuel and ammunition dump. If they can take it out, Grant's army grinds to a halt. The attack is swift, violent, and modern. They strike hard and fast, but they're not alone on this battlefield. Suddenly, the night turns into day. The sound of rotor blades fills the air. The Union's real cavalry has arrived, and it doesn't ride horses. The JLTVs are fast, but they can't outrun a hellfire. Stuart's modern raid just turned into a rout. He has to find a new way to fight. The field hospitals look different, too. Tourniquets and modern medicine save lives that would have been lost at Shiloh. But they can't save legs from a high-velocity round. A new generation of young men faces a new reality: advanced prosthetics. He can call home tonight. He can see his wife's face. For some, that's a blessing. But for those whose homes lie in the path of war, the screen shows nothing but smoke. This war doesn't just happen on battlefields anymore. It happens in living rooms. General Grant stares at a wall of screens. He has perfect information. He can see everything. So why does victory feel so far away? Robert E. Lee has almost nothing. No satellites, no drones. He fights with instinct and faith. But tonight, his instinct tells him something the satellites missed. Grant isn't just looking for troops. He's looking for networks. His cyber unit finds a vulnerability in the Confederate railway signaling system. One click, that's all it takes. A train full of reinforcements is rerouted, not by a saboteur, but by a line of code. Lee's instincts couldn't stop a ghost in the machine. His army just lost 1,000 men, and they never even saw the enemy. The final push on Richmond begins. It's a symphony of destruction, combined arms warfare, 1860s style. A boy with an RPG hides in the ruins of a city he swore to defend. He has one chance to stop a metal monster. He fires. The rocket is true. For a moment, hope flares in his chest. Maybe they can win. Maybe. The tank doesn't stop. Its armor saves the crew, and now it knows exactly where he is. He drops the launcher. His fight is over. But as he looks to the sky, he sees it isn't filled with smoke. It's filled with parachutes. The city is lost. The Civil War, fought with modern weapons, would have been quicker. But would it have been less brutal? Or would the technology of today have only magnified the horrors of our past? Some questions are best left unanswered.